Welcome back to the third video in this series on los colores, colours in Spanish. Hopefully you got the hang of the masculine and feminine from the last video, and now we are going to look at plural colours, so colours in the plural form. So you'll remember from the last video that objects in Spanish are either masculine or feminine, and we said that masculine normally ends in an O and feminine normally ends with an A. So in Spanish, when you have more than one object, the object is plural, all we do is the same as in English, we add an S on the end. So let's have a look at the first set of colours where we just simply add an S. So amarillo, in the masculine form we remember is amarillo, so we just add that S and it becomes amarillos. Feminine form, remember we change the O to an A. So it becomes amarilla, but there's more than one, so we change it to amarillas. Rojo, in the masculine form plural, becomes rojos, and in the feminine form plural becomes rojas. Morado, in the masculine plural form becomes morados, and in the feminine plural form becomes moradas. You just have to add the S on the end to both of those. Blanco, in the masculine plural form becomes blancos, and the feminine plural form becomes blancas. And negro, in the masculine form, negros, and in the feminine form, negras. So with naranja, remember we already said it ends in an A, so we don't have to do anything to that A, it stays the same for masculine and for feminine. Again, to make it plural, we just add that S on the end. So for masculine, it becomes naranjas, and feminine also naranjas. So nothing needs to change there, we just add the S on the end. And same with rosa, for masculine, rosas, feminine, rosas. The AS stays the same at the end for both. And verde already ends in an E. So again, all we need to do is just add an S onto the end of verde. So for masculine, it becomes verdes, and feminine, it also becomes verdes. We don't need to change anything there. So for the last three colours, azul, marrón, and gris, they're slightly different because we need to add an extra letter in there. We can't just add an S. So masculine for azul would become azules, ES, and feminine also azules. Because azul doesn't change in masculine or feminine singular, so it doesn't need to change in plural, we just add the ES and they both are the same. Marrón in the masculine plural form becomes marrones, and in the feminine form it also becomes marrones. So we just add the E and the S. And notice we lose the accent when it becomes plural on the O. And finally gris, grises, and in the feminine plural also grises. So these three colours you can remember have the same pattern. We add ES onto the end for both masculine and feminine plural. Entonces, ahora vamos a ver algunos ejemplos. Let's have a look at some examples. 2 caramelos morados. So, caramelo is a masculine word ending in O, but there's more than one, so we add the S on the end. Caramelos, plural. So, morado also has to end in OS to match the caramelos. 2 caramelos morados. 2 purple sweets. And remember in Spanish, the colour is always going to come after the object you're describing. 3 piñas amarillas. So piña is a feminine word, but there's more than one, so we add the S on the end. Piñas. So amarillas also has to end in AS to match the piñas. 3 yellow pineapples. 4 helados rosas. So helados is a masculine word, ending in an O, but remember rosa is one of those colours that don't change, so it still stays the same ending in an A, and we just simply add the S on the end. 4 helados rosas. 4 pink ice creams. 5 galletas marrones. So galletas is a feminine word, plural as well with the S, but remember marrones does not change in masculine or feminine, so it will stay the same. 5 galletas marrones, 5 brown biscuits. Have a go yourselves now. See if you can figure out the plural forms for each of these food items. And remember, you have to choose whether it would be masculine or feminine. Does it change depending on masculine or feminine? Let's see how you get on. So, 2 sandías rojas, because sandía is a feminine word ending in AS plural, so the colour also has to end in AS, rojas, 2 sandías rojas, 2 red watermelons, 3 chocolates marrones. Now, chocolates is a masculine word, but remember marrones is one of those colours that doesn't change depending on masculine or feminine anyway, so you didn't have to worry about that for that one. 3 brown chocolates. 4 uvas verdes. Again, verde is one of those that doesn't change depending on masculine or feminine. We just add the S on the end. But uva is a feminine word ending in an A. 4 green grapes. And the last one, 5 huevos blancos. So huevos ending in OS is masculine and plural. So blancos also needs to end in an OS to match the huevos. 5 white eggs. Muy bien. Thank you so much for watching this video on plural colours in Spanish. Hopefully by now you're starting to get the hang of it, the masculine, the feminine, the plural. I know it's quite complicated, but just keep practicing, keep watching the videos and you'll get the hang of it. Don't forget to like the video, drop a comment below with future ideas that I can make for you to help you with your learning in Spanish, and I'll be happy to help. Adios!